about what kind of cook you are. Are you a cook that, because I can't call you a chef, are you a cook that follows the recipe, ingredient per ingredient, or do you put a new spin on it, or a new technique like you were saying, or do you improvise? Do you find another ingredient and say, hey, what if I were to put that in here instead of ingredient A? Tell me about that.
I respect a lot of recipes, although I almost never follow recipes. When I think of a recipe, I think of it more in terms of ratios. This much of one thing to this much of another thing. So the recipe is only kind of a real, very general way to get an idea of a new technique that I'm trying to do. I do often write a lot of down what I'm doing, but most of the things I do are things that at this point, are things that I come up with and develop my own recipes or my own style of things. And so that's really what's important to me, to develop my own style. I grew up and really am more trained in the music industry than I am in anything else. But it's a very, very similar sort of a mindset that happens, I think, in the brain between music and cooking and balancing sound and balancing flavors. And so to me, musicians, a lot of them don't play exactly what's on the paper all the time either. And I don't know of any good chefs that cook the same way. Like right now, we're in Santa Barbara in Bacara, and it's a very rainy day here, and the type of flavors that you might come up with on the same dish might be different. You might want to accentuate certain things differently on a day like today than you would on a sunny day. To just blindly follow some recipe, a quarter teaspoon of that, half teaspoon of that, 1 tablespoon of this, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's about as uncreative as you can get with a creative art form. So they feel if it's in writing that somebody else has given them the sort of carte blanche to do anything they want within the context of that recipe. But to get out of that, for some reason, people have a hard time with that. They think they're going to ruin something. And there's nothing to ruin. The food police aren't going to arrest you. Exactly. It doesn't really matter. It may be a little bland, but it won't taste terrible. I mean, unless some people just can't cook, but really, if you start with good ingredients and just don't ruin them, you don't have to do that much to this stuff. It's just not that big a deal.
It starts with the quality ingredients. Okay.